What's up Turbo Tribe fam? Welcome back to the channel where every drive is a vibe, and every car we bring you is more than just metal on wheels. It's performance, personality, and precision rolled into one. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell icon, and get ready to experience the road like never before. Today we're diving into something that's been stirring up a lot of buzz: the freshly refined and reimagined 2026 Mazda CX-5. Yeah, we know, the CX-5 has always been a crowd favorite, but Mazda just turned the dial way past 10 for this new generation exterior. The first time you lay eyes on the 2026 CX-5, it's impossible not to notice how much sleeker, more assertive, and more refined this thing looks. Mazda has always been known for nailing their design language, and this new version takes their code of philosophy and pushes it into the future. The front fascia is where that evolution hits hardest. The grille is now sharper and more sculpted, with a dark mesh pattern that pulls your eyes inward like a black hole of style. The signature chrome wings now flow seamlessly into the updated LED headlights, which are slimmer, meaner, and adaptive, adjusting automatically based on your speed and surroundings. The daytime running lights form a distinctive L shape that gives the CX-5 a futuristic glare. And don't overlook the lower bumper, with its contoured air intakes that make the front end feel low, planted, and performance-focused, even if it's sitting still. Glide along the side, and the first word that comes to mind is balance. This isn't just another crossover silhouette, it's sculpted, flowing, and dynamic. Mazda's design team managed to shave off unnecessary clutter and gave us smooth, flowing surfaces that reflect light like liquid metal. The body creases are subtle but add motion even when parked. Wheel arches are just aggressive enough to give it some SUV presence without going full off-roader. Depending on the trim you choose, you get bold 19-inch or even 20-inch alloys that add both elegance and edge. The side mirrors are aerodynamic, now featuring sleeker housings with built-in indicators. You also get a nice high beltline with windows that taper perfectly toward the back, giving the side profile a coupe-like sportiness that's rare in this segment. Blacked-out B-pillars and chrome window surrounds round off the upscale feel, making it look far more premium than its price suggests. Around back, the 2026 CX-5 keeps the momentum going with a rear that's just as thoughtfully executed. The LED taillights are leaner and now stretch wider, giving it a broader and more athletic stance. The rear liftgate is cleaner, with the Mazda badge sitting confidently in the center. On the turbo trims, you'll notice dual chrome-tipped exhausts and a redesigned bumper that subtly hints at performance without being over the top. The rear spoiler up top doesn't just add style, it also helps with aerodynamics and rear stability. Mazda even tweaked the tailgate mechanics for smoother and quieter operation, plus hands-free access comes standard on upper trims. Overall, it's not just a rear view, it's a strong finish to a seriously cohesive design. Interior: inside the cabin, Mazda continues its legacy of putting drivers first, but this time, with even more finesse. Everything from the dash layout to the stitching on the seats screams precision. As soon as you open the door, you're greeted with upscale textures, soft touch materials, and a layout that feels both driver-centric and open. The 2026 CX-5 introduces a new 13-inch center display, sitting elegantly atop the dash. It's now touch-responsive when parked, but still uses Mazda's signature rotary dial when driving, a move that keeps distraction to a minimum. The graphics are crisp, the system runs smoother, and it now supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto out of the box. The digital instrument cluster is now fully reconfigurable with a bright 12.3-inch screen that delivers all your driving info with sharp visuals and smooth transitions. You can switch between traditional gauges, a minimalist setup, or a navigation-heavy display for those long highway cruises. Sound-wise, the optional Bose 12-speaker audio system fills the cabin with serious clarity and punch, perfect for music lovers and podcast junkies alike. The seating in this new CX-5 has seen a massive upgrade too. Mazda redesigned the structure of both front and rear seats for better comfort and long-distance support. The bolstering is improved, materials are richer, and options like quilted leather or suede inserts add that luxury feel without the luxury price tag. Heated seats are standard up front, and available ventilated seats and rear seat heating show Mazda didn't skimp on the little things. There's even new ambient lighting across the dash and door panels that changes subtly with your drive mode and time of day. Cargo space remains competitive, and the rear seats fold flat with a 40/20/40 split, making it easy to carry both passengers and gear for weekend getaways or serious grocery hauls. Dual-zone climate control is standard, and higher trims now offer a heads-up display with turn-by-turn nav, speed, and traffic sign recognition right on the windshield. Performance under the hood: Mazda sticks to what works but refines it. You've got two engine options. The base is a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter four-cylinder pushing 191 horsepower and 186 pounds-feet of torque. It's smooth, efficient, and totally up to the task for daily commutes. But the real star, the one for the turbocharged fans, is the turbocharged 2.5-liter four-cylinder that cranks out 256 horsepower and 320 pounds-feet of torque when fueled with premium gas. It's paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission that may seem old school, but Mazda's tuning keeps it sharp, responsive, and well-matched to both engines. All-wheel drive is standard across the board now, which is huge. It's Mazda's iActive AWD, meaning it's constantly adjusting power delivery to maximize traction and efficiency. The ride quality has also seen noticeable improvements thanks to a revised suspension that better isolates bumps while still delivering that connected, agile feel Mazda is famous for. Steering is light at low speeds but firms up beautifully when you pick up the pace. The CX-5 doesn't just drive like a crossover, it drives like a sports sedan with extra space and higher ground clearance. When it comes to fuel economy, the naturally aspirated engine gets you around 26 to 27 miles per gallon combined, while the turbocharged version hovers around 24 mpg combined. Not class-leading, but respectable given the performance you're getting, especially with AWD now standard. Let's talk price. The 2026 Mazda CX-5 starts at just around $30,000 for the base model, which already includes a ton of features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. Moving up to mid-trim models like the Preferred or Carbon Edition lands you in the $34,000 to $36,000 range, with added luxury and tech. And if you're going all in with the signature turbo trim, you'll be pushing close to $42,000. But trust us, for the premium touches, turbocharged performance, and refined driving experience, it's still a value-packed option. So where does this leave us? The 2026 Mazda CX-5 continues to prove that compact SUVs don't have to be boring boxes on wheels. It's stylish, sophisticated, packed with thoughtful tech, and drives with the soul of something much sportier. Whether you're a solo driver looking for engagement behind the wheel, or a family needing versatility and comfort, this SUV strikes a seriously sweet balance. That's it for today's review. Turbo Tribe, let us know what you think about the new CX-5 in the comments. Would you go for the turbo or stay with the base engine? Does this redesign put Mazda ahead of the pack? Drop your thoughts, and don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the ride. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, because we've got more fire coming your way. Reviews, comparisons, and maybe even a few surprise test drives you won't want to miss. Until next time, keep it real, keep it fast, and stay turbocharged.